Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. But before I begin, hit that like button, hit that notification bell so you can know when my next video uploads. And if you like the video, come down in the comment section so we can have a conversation. And I'm going to need y'all to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, y'all. So before I begin, I would like to say anything that I say is alleged, in my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Hey everybody, welcome to my review of Married at First Sight, Season 16, Episode 6, You Dropped the Bomb on Me. So they're in day 6 of their honeymoon, and we have Kirsten and Shaquille. They went dancing to learn to do some Jamaican dance moves. They both love to dance. They ace it, unlike Chris and Nicole dance session, okay? Kirsten is impressed with Shaquille's dancing skills and felt the connection, and she loves his big personality. Shaquille said years from now they have to come back to the same location and dance. I thought that was really a sweet gesture to say. They talk about Gina and Clint. Well, the couples had got together, so they talking about what happened with Gina and Clint. Shaquille lets Kirsten know that Eris was not attracted to Jasmine. Kirsten said, why would he lie like that when he said he was attracted to her? Child, because he's a former F-boy, so he said. Anyway, Kirsten brings up that he jokes around too much. Shaquille said, you don't like my sense of humor. Kirsten said she do, but it's a time and a place for it. Shaquille said, so you don't want me to be me? Shaquille feels like he don't know if he told Kirsten this, he don't know if he's doing things right or wrong when it comes to her, because she has her guard up. In his confessionals, he said he's not going to allow her to change him. Either Shaquille is going to be the one that brings that guard down by combating her issues head on with conversation and figuring it out, or they're just going to go their separate ways. But I feel like they're going to work things out. So they come to a common ground to get to know each other and when it comes to serious situations, they have to let each other know and joke around when they need to. So this was their first disagreement that they worked through. So we move on to Gina and Clint at the pool having champagne and a floating breakfast. Gina said chemistry and physical attraction is a struggle, but they have good conversation. Gina starts talking about work. Clint is not feeling it and wants to get to know Gina outside of her salon, because that's all she seemed to be talking about. So Clint lets the couple know that he is normally attracted to slender and more athletic women. Gina is immediately offended, and come to find out the ladies was offended too by what he said. And in my mind, I was just like, well, Gina, you offended him by calling him a gingery redhead that you're not attracted to, but he is who he is. Like, you don't remember that, Gina? But anyway, I feel like Clint did that to get back at her, but he did it in front of the couple, so that's crazy. So they show Clint and Gina on the swings, but Gina is so bothered that she's not even saying nothing. And Clint tries to smooth things over with Gina, but Gina ain't feeling it, okay? Gina had to get the slender thing off her chest. So Clint said he didn't mean to offend her and said he was just being honest. Gina wants to spend the rest of the honeymoon apart from him. And Clint kind of got upset and was like, well, go ahead, spend it on with you by yourself. I said, with you by yourself. Go on, spend it with yourself, okay? So we have Nicole and Chris. They're chilling in a hammock for some morning snuggles. Nicole is loving it because she is said she is not really a cuddler. Chris doesn't want to rush to have sex and have it ruin what's going on between them. They're choosing to get to know each other and create an emotional connection. They go kayaking. I think it's called kayaking, if that's, So they talk about their pet peeves. Nicole says she don't like being splashed in a pool and slow moving people. Chris' pet peeves was he don't like dishes in the sinks, and he admits that he washes his clothes once a month. You must have a lot of clothes, and if you don't have a lot of clothes, that's just nasty. So Jasmine and Eris, they go for a couple's massage. Jasmine is concerned about Eris not ever falling in love. Eris feels that this way of doing things has not worked for him, like him sleeping around and carrying on, rushing to have sex. So he wants to see how this is going to go, and he feel like time will change because he's not really attracted to Jasmine. Jasmine gets up to give him a massage, and I said, big mistake. Number one, he should have been the one getting up to give you a massage. Unless they edited that, he should have been the one to get up to give you a massage. Jasmine said to him that this is the first time that we're touching each other outside of cuddling. Aris said, we are moving at a comfortable pace for both of us. And Jasmine is taken aback because at dinner he was just talking about her favorite sexual positions, and now he seems disinterested. So it could be one of two things. He really trying not to be the F-boy that he is or used to be, quote unquote, and wants to make the process work. Or he's just not feeling Jasmine. And I feel like a little bit of he's not feeling Jasmine. Aris lets the group know that he is a sexual person, but it has not worked well for him. That's what I said earlier. So he is trying to take a different approach. Jasmine seems bothered by that, but I would challenge her to take that same approach because sex is easy. It is getting to know someone and being vulnerable that's challenging. Okay. They talk after the outing, and he said he's feeling the friend vibe, and normally he is hyper focused on sex. Jasmine wants him to take the lead, I feel. She just seems that way, okay? And it's disturbing to her right now that he's not attracted to her. He's not fawning all over her and stuff like that. In my opinion. So they talk about him never being in love. Jasmine's concerned about falling in love with him and it not being reciprocated. Aris said that he's ready to go through the peaks and valleys. However, he should have told Jasmine that her peak wasn't big enough, because when he sat with the guys, he told the guys that he used to big booty women, okay? And Jasmine booty is small. Trifling. So we have Dominique and McKinley. Dominique rates her attraction to McKinley at a 6.5. She said romance is a 3 or a 4. She said the constant joking is turning her off. She calls her mom, talks about how McKinley is not that adventurous. McKinley was not thrilled with the horseback riding. We found out well, I guess Dominique told him that she rated him a 4. He said it was a good day besides me being a part of it. And Dominique was offended by that, and she just stopped filming with him. I guess I would be a little offended too by that, because you trying to say you ain't really want to spend no time with her. Well, she could have took it that way. Anyway, they go on their next outing. They carve their names into a bamboo. McKinley apologizes for joking too much and gives Dominique credit for taking him out of his comfort zone. So I'm just going to speak about when the ladies met up. The ladies met up. Dominique said McKinley complains a little more than she liked. Jasmine brings up to the girls that Eris was never in love. The ladies reveals that none of them have had sex yet. They talk about Clint's comment. They said that they were offended by what Clint said as well. Then they switch over to the guys. Nicole and Chris, they both never lived with anyone. And Nicole is worried about the stress of their real lives affecting their relationship. So Chris feels like they balance each other out. McKinley said he is an introvert and would not do all these activities. Shaquille feels like he always giving a speech when he talks to Kirsten, but often feels like Kirsten is not that vulnerable. Eris said things are going smooth with Jasmine. He rates that she is at a 12 in being attracted to him, while he is at a 4. He also reveals that he like big butts and Jasmine's butt is small. Clint's complaint is that she keeps talking about her salon and he wants to get to know Gina. McKinley lets Clint know that Gina is sexy, and all the men turn around to look at him like he crazy. How he complimenting another man's wife, but that's what it is. I feel like in this episode they ain't really show too much of Kirsten and Shaquille. They had their first disagreement, but they managed to work through that. I almost want to tell Jasmine to run from Eris, because he don't know what he want when it comes to her. Run, girl, run. Nicole and Chris, they're good communicators, so I feel like they're going to work through their stuff. So Gina and Clint, I don't see them working out because she too into her salon stuff and he trying to get to know her and it ain't working out so far. And for me, Dominique ain't feeling McKinley. I already said that's something behind that smile. Like she's going along to get along, but I don't think she's attracted to him. The honeymoon was the honeymoon, but I don't think she's attracted to him at all. That's just my opinion. But that was the end of the episode. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit your notification bells for my next video so that you know my next video is coming out. And again, I appreciate all my subscribers. Peace.